Alright, welcome everybody. Original Legend of Zelda for NES. Our first Zelda game.
Wait a second. This isn't a platformer?
Well, no, but the sequel though.
Oh, you're
We'll
right.
Yes. Yes, the sequel.
Anyway, actual story building in an NES game.
I know, right?
Cool.
Ganon.
First it's kind of...
I love Prince Darkness Ganon.
Ganon.
Good night.
They spell it with...
Off of the Triforce, it's just 8 units.
They're spelling Ganon with 3 N's. It's only supposed to have 2. So it's Ganon.
Or Rupee.
Oh, at least they spell fairy correctly, unlike A Link to the Past. That bothers me so much.
So these are like collectibles, which I actually do like how they show this. So you actually know what the heck they do, or what they are at least.
Yeah, it makes sense for an NES game to like label which is what.
Yeah.
It's a croissant.
The recorder.
Yes, the power croissant. Yes, I know.
The Book of Magic.
Book of Magic. I know. Don't you love these descriptive names like Magical Key?
Which the magical key is broken in this game.
That is a very big piece of paper.
Yes.
So yeah, I got to play this game because no one else wanted to. So.
Yeah,
Yay.
I don't like Zelda 1 if I'm being honest. I respect
Don't you
it.
love process of elimination? Don't you?
I respect it, but I don't like it. That is my review.
Yeah.
There's my BB64 video, everyone.
It's so iconic though, like this right here. Just Brendan.
I've tried to get into this game multiple times. I just can't. It's too old for me.
For me, it's a combination of a bunch of things, like the 4-directional controls, the combat, how Link only stabs forward instead of swiping, and most importantly, the cryptic nature of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and when I say too old, I mainly mean like stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's like it's missing a map feature, stuff like that.
Also,
well, not really missing a map feature. It's just not a very good map.
Dylan, that gray rectangle is not a map.
Yes, yeah. That's why I said not very great.
Also, that thing is a Zora. That thing in the water is a Zora, and like knowing the Ocarina of Time design.
And they are annoying in this game.
Yeah.
Like, they are annoying. So I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I used a walkthrough because I do not know this game like left and right. I know parts of it, but
how dare you? I totally wouldn't have did that.
So yeah, just throwing it out there,
Jacob.
For everyone.
I expect you to burn every single bush, bomb every single wall, and no less.
Jeez. Can we talk about that? Because like, to me, like it's a real issue. Like, how are you gonna figure that out? I guess I understand it's a whole part of like discovery, but like you need a Nintendo Power for this game.
If you're in the 80s,
yeah. Well, yeah, during relative to that time period, you needed a magazine or someone who knew what they were doing.
Nowadays we
or you can call the hotline. So.
Oh yeah, that too. Nowadays we have Zelda Universe, so that's good.
Yes, also that was unfortunate. I lost the heart there.
Oh yeah, there's. What I find interesting is there's no heart pieces in this game, only full heart containers. That would change like almost immediately.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which I kind of like that though. It's very much of like a reward when you get one.
I don't know.
I mean, this game is tough.
I don't know. Okay, in the context of this game, yeah, full heart containers make sense, but for how later games do it, because it feels like more of a reward when you beat a boss fight when you get a heart container, because it's specific to those, and heart pieces just work better for a smaller reward for side quests.
Yeah, for future games, I 100% agree with you. Just with this particular game, it's like when you get a heart piece, it's like the godsend. Yeah. So I think at this point, I'm just trying to get rupees, not rubies.
Yeah, it's not Zelda Studio.
I know. Is that the only game that does that?
Yeah. It's because it wasn't made by Nintendo.
It's yours, my friend. As long as you have enough.
You forgot
We're not actually going to cover that game, are we?
Oh yeah, we are. We already agreed on this. You're live streaming.
Did we?
You're live.
Oh, I'm like. Oh.
Yeah, you're live streaming Link Face of Evil. But
this is dangerous. How I agree to these
how
things
would
and
you
forget.
know that? How would you know that without a guide?
I know. It's walkthrough. Yay.
Okay, Jacob, you had a Navi sound effect there. Stop it! That's my phone's notification. It's messing with me.
You can't forget the Zelda rap.
Oh.
I was gonna say it, but I didn't want to interrupt. Yeah,
that's why editing this took a while.
I enjoy this very much.
Good. Also, yeah, I died. We've seen that screen quite a few times.
Boy, this is really expensive.
I know.
It's almost like it's your fault and you control the prices.
You. That's a good insult, Dylan.
Yes.
Yeah.
I would say other obscenities, but I wish to keep this channel clean.
Is it?
I'll have Navi censor you.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dylan, we've talked about, like, a lot of things in this channel.
Yes, I know. But we usually don't just straight up drop like an F-bomb or something.
Well, that's because I don't personally like swearing, and I'm usually why this channel gets raunchy. But I don't care if you do.
Oh, okay.
I feel like Jacob would edit me out regardless.
I probably would. Yeah.
But by the way, yes, I'm a 23-year-old man who doesn't like swearing. I know, I'm a Christian boy.
You're professional.
I just think that there's better words sometimes you can use than obscenities. Although I do have the bad habit because, you know, I work in the service industry. I mean, that just comes with the territory.
Say it's first nature.
So earlier,
I do just real quick. I do agree with you guys on the map thing because, like, yeah, you can kind of get an idea of where everything's at, but like, it's still like it's really hard to navigate. You have to really memorize like how everything's put together. So
yeah, it's not very useful. Like when you look at the map, you go, okay, I need to be like near the right side of the gray rectangle. Okay, where is that?
I guess that's. I mean, some may argue like that's part of like the nature of the game is just figuring that out. But
I get that.
I have to give it some slack. It's like, you know, given the time period.
Dude, I just realized.
Oh, here we go.
I just
the
realized.
Best song.
Yeah.
I just realized how far, like how you got 6 heart containers, that tunic, the bigger shield, even before the first dungeon.
Yeah.
I just was like, we're gonna do all the item stuff early on, and
okay.
Go right
Jacob, this dungeon. This dungeon's not that hard. You don't need this stuff.
Well, I know, but I just wanted to, like, really.
Joking.
I really can't blame it. Yeah, that cuts out so much of like the trying to wander around and find it all.
I mean, not
find is good.
Well, not really, because you did to do it at the beginning.
Yeah, I was gonna say like the first dungeon is pretty close to the spawning point. But hey, if you want to get out of the way, that's fine.
Yeah.
I play Zelda games like that a lot too. It's just this one is a little overkill because this dungeon's pretty easy and you got like a lot of stuff. You even got the.
Play the dungeon.
I just realized you even got like the magical sword.
Yeah.
Yes.
Jeez, Jacob.
I just wanted all of it.
Although getting the magical sword early, I really can't believe it. I mean, it's a really useful.
I'm sorry that Link is so OP early on. But yeah, you're right. The dungeon music is wonderful.
It's good for the first dungeon, then afterwards you're kind of like, I wish they would have made another song.
Yeah, but then
exactly.
you hear it like 6 more times. Yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't there a different one for the last dungeon?
Yes. Yeah, notice how I said 6 more times instead of 7. See, I kind of know Zelda 1. Kind of, not really.
Puzzles.
Yes, puzzles.
Oh yeah, all the puzzles in this game are just like bomb this wall or push this block.
Yeah.
Oh, I love how you can stab an old man.
Yeah.
Hey! Not cool, Link. Not cool. Not cool.
Oh yeah, so Jacob is also the one recording Zelda 2 and A Link to the Past, so he's gonna be covering Zelda for a while.
Yeah.
I don't like any of those games, if I'm being honest. That's why I'm not doing any of them. Yeah, I don't like Link to the Past. I've said it. Send your dislikes my way. That's fine.
I'm just not a huge fan of 2D Zelda. I respect them, I just don't really play it much.
I like 2D Zelda.
Yeah, I do too. Like, I love Link's Awakening and A Link Between Worlds. Just, I couldn't get into A Link to the Past. Couldn't say why. It's not a bad game, far from it, just not really into it.
Do you think at the time, if you grew up with it, it'd be like, this is really, really good?
Probably.
It's just like, you can get into it?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. Okay. These things kind of suck, too.
Most of the NES games I grew up with anyway were like Excite Bike, Tetris, Mario 3.
Is it weird they added these like weird like 2D sections kind of?
Yeah, it is weird, and there's no Goombas to stomp like Link's Awakening.
Therefore, it's worse.
It is.
Just random off the tip here, but like I also remember one of my childhood games on NES was Monopoly, the NES version.
Oh,
we actually played it quite a bit with my grandma and stuff. Like it was actually quite
nice.
a good Monopoly port.
I had it for like the original Game Boy.
Yeah.
That was an experience.
Although I will say I didn't know what I was doing because I would always mortgage like all my properties and didn't understand what that meant. So
I'm getting money.
Yeah, I'm getting free money. Yeah, that's what I thought as a kid.
Yeah.
The idea of Monopoly on the Game Boy sounds painful to me. Just passing around this little brick with this crappy screen.
I know. Even on the Game Boy player, it's rough. Also, we're already at the first boss. So.
The closest thing I have to that is Family Feud on the Super Nintendo, which I got for free a few years ago. And I don't remember much about that version besides the thing snakes are slimy, and that bothers me so much. No, they aren't.
Really?
Also, I love how you can tell there's like 3 separate commands for that boss. It was like spawn the 3 objects, spread them out, then it fires. Sorry, just said like a game developer thought there. I was like, this is kind of funny.
Oh, it's already over. I didn't even get to gush about Majora's Mask in this Zelda video. What the heck, Jacob?
Don't worry. We have time, Brendan.
Alright,
we have
better.
time.
Or you'll meet your terrible fate. I was forced. I'm sorry. Bye.